Hi, it's Paul from Model Builder International. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel to get notified of further videos. What we're going to look at today is a new sheet from Lifelike Decals. This one is part 6 of their P51 set of sheets. This one's the P51Ds and Bs, and there's 4 decal options in here. Okay, so let's have a look inside, see what we get. The first thing I always like about decals from Lifelike Decals is the size of the bag. There's plenty of space inside so you can get things in and out quite easily without any hassle. I've seen some other decals from other companies where it's like they're vacuum sealed into the bag and you struggle to deal with them. So obviously this set is 1/48 scale, P51s, part 6, 4 aircraft, 3Ds, a P51B, recommended kits are Tamiya's P51B and D. Another good thing I like about Lifelike is they put the email address on the front, and if you have something to say, they want to hear it. They want to hear what you updates or corrections or anything like that. And in fact, if there are corrections, they'll put them on the website. In fact, for this one, if you go to their website, there is indeed a correction. If you've bought this set, I think you can get an update free of charge. I think it's to do with the sign on here on this P51B. So go there and have a look. I'll put the link in the video. Sorry, under the video. So what do we get? We've got 2 sets of instructions. Well, information there, the cover, 23 references we used, top and bottom pictures of the aircraft, obviously side views there in colour. They list all the references and they refer to the references when they give you the details. In this sheet is like the stencils, the ones that are the same on all the aircraft. 2 different propeller types are used, so that's straightforward. I'll have a look at the decals themselves next. I'll put those up on the screen, but we've got them printed by most of the 2 bigger ones are done by microscale. The smaller one is done by cartograph. As always with these decals, minimum backing film, colours are bright, everything lines up, everything's the register's good, and their decals are always really good. And go back to the main instruction sheet. The research that Lifelike Decals do, it's like they're researching for a book rather than a decal sheet. They give you the background of each of the 4, and as they go through they make reference to, they point you towards the different books they've used to find out all these different pieces of information. They give you as much history of the pilot as is known. The main one on this one that I like most is this number 2 with Jackie on it. The pilot was Wild Bill Crump. If you Google him, you'll find there's quite a bit of information there. One thing that really sort of drew me to this one is the fact he snuck a coyote from the States across to England, and actually took the coyote on a few missions with him as well. So there's photographs of the coyote as well, and there's a coyote on the left-hand side of the aircraft, which is he was called Jeep. And he died while he was in England, and there's actually a plaque to him still there to this day. So that's one of the reasons I like that one. Also, it's pretty bright and colourful. And then you've got the other 2 aircraft. This one P-51B in Southeast Asia. And the other 3 were all in Europe, in the UK. But the level of detail is absolutely spot on. And number 2, you can actually do the aircraft at different times as the colours changed slightly. I think at number 4 there's corrections you might see in some books with some red trim on it, but they basically state here that red wasn't the colour of this this group. Blue was the colour, so basically people in the past have misinterpreted. It's always hard to interpret black and white photographs, but basically saying that in some other publications you'll see it's red, or it's actually supposed to be blue. So overall it's another one of Lifelike Decals' impeccably researched decal sheets with lots of information on there, way more than you normally get. There's not many companies that give you as much information. Decals are absolutely spot on. Like I said, there's even a correction sheet for this particular one. I think they said it's all to do with the actual font that was used on the Los Angeles city limits, and that's what the correction is about. They found more references that show that it's not, what they've got here is not quite right, so there's a correction sheet available for that. And another excellent sheet from Lifelike Decals, and it'll certainly give you some colourful P-51s. Many thanks to Lifelike Decals for sending it along for us all to have a look at.